I'm a giant nerd. One of the things that I love, my first obsession was comic books. And I just think that I think nerds are kind of defined, I define them by being obsessed with something. And comic books was my first obsession. And I collected them, and I still do, and I look them up on the internet, and I keep them all nice, wrapped in plastic, and I keep them alphabetical and everything. And I think that's all nerdiness is an obsession, right? And I think there's other types of nerds that people don't talk about. I think that sports guys that play fantasy football all the time, they're sports nerds, right? And I think Christians are Jesus nerds. And I think gay guys are penis nerds. But they collect them, they look for them on the internet, and keep them alphabetical, wrapped in plastic to keep their value. So I went through this weird thing. They mentioned I have a son. I know, you feel bad for him already. And I went through this weird thing, I swear to God, where my friends back in the States, when we announced, when my wife and I did it with a lady, and that's how we made him, and I know, weird. And then when we told our friends got really strange. Some of my friends are like, dude, how could you have a kid with how messed up the world is, man? The world's so fucked up and it's getting worse and worse. And in 2012, the Mayan calendar ends. And when the Mayan calendar ends, the apocalypse is gonna come, and they made that shitty movie. And I don't think it's true. I just think you're supposed to buy a new Mayan calendar. Right? That is how calendars work. They fucking end. And then you go to the Mayan mall, to the Mayan bookstore, get a new goddamn Mayan Garfield calendar and call it a day. And yes, I'll be bummed if the world does end in 2012. Like all of us, I'll be sad. But one of the reasons I'll be really sad is my kid will only be 3 in 2012. He won't even be able to say the apocalypse. He'll be like, Daddy, the apocalypse is here. And I'll be like, that's adorable. Whoosh, skeletons. Oh, we had a sweet moment before the apocalypse happened. Stupid apocalypse. So I love my son. I'm having a blast with my son. This really happened recently. My son, my 2-year-old, he's friggin' adorable. We're wrestling, and he points at my belly, and he goes, baby? I know. Motherfucker. Turns out a 2-year-old cannot take a punch. Little friend is still sleeping. I cannot wait though. Like, I want to get in shape because I want to turn my son on to all the stuff I love. Like, one of the things I cannot wait to share with him is like take him to a comic book convention and turn him on to horror movies and all that stuff, all the nerdy stuff I love. The biggest thing for me though is Weird Al. Yes. I knew there'd be some Weird Al fans at the nerd show. Taking a leap of faith with that one. I love Weird Al, and I love his parody stuff the most. But I'm trying to decide what context do I present it in to my child, right? Do I play the originals first? Do I go, hey buddy, this is a band called Queen, Freddie Mercury, Brian May, not their best song, Another One Bites the Dust, but here's Weird Al's hilarious version, Another One Rides the Bus. Or do I present all Weird Al music like it's all completely original? Really fuck with him. First time he's at a party and he hears Michael Jackson, he'll be like, what the fuck is this? Beat It? This sounds exactly like fucking Eat It. Whoever this Michael Jackson clown is owes Weird Al some coin. You guys been awesome, thanks.